come a long, long way. Made a lot of mistakes, but I'm breathing, breathing. That's right, and I made it, made it. This time I'm a little run down. I've been living out loud. I can beat it, beat it. That's right, 'cause I'm feeling, feeling invincible.
Aloha friends, this is Tito Can coming to you on this edition of the LoliNation blog on this tremendous Tuesdays. No, Marvelous Mondays hasn't gone, but we are into season 2 of the LoliNation blog, and we're happy to come in and change it up a little bit. For those of you who are subscribers to my blog and have signed up to the newsletter, you would have received on Marvelous Mondays, as I've promised, a simple message that will outline what are the changes I am embarking upon to actually give you more value. So if you subscribe to my newsletter and my blog, you will get a newsletter every Marvelous Mondays outlining the topics I'm going to be discussing in season 2. And those topics are going to give you some of the resources that I actually reach out to get my information to add value towards the transforming of your journey, of your success journey. You know, my grandfather had shared with me back in the days that there are 4 pillars towards a prodigious life. And you know I want to achieve a prodigious life. I'm continuously working on transforming my own and sharing my success and my failures with you so that you can take lesson and add value to your life should you choose to transform your life towards a successful journey. Now, the 4 pillars that my granddad had shared with me was fitness, right? Financial balance, fitness balance, physical balance, spiritual balance, and mental balance. Now, I'm going to be concentrating in the next 90 days on financial balance and fitness balance. Why? Because it is important. These are key. First, you have to have your health, and then you got to work on your wealth. After that, we work on happiness in the spring season of season 2. All right? So, without any further ado, if you have received my email, oh, by the way, if you haven't signed up yet and haven't got the email newsletter, I welcome you to go on to the right-hand page of your screen over here and take a look at the screen and sign up. First of all, you're going to get a simple gift from me, which is the 10 Principles Towards a Prodigious Attitude, which is something I recite every day with my daughter when I take her to school, when I'm not traveling. It really ignites and makes my life, makes my outlook in my day to be really prodigious, and as you know, bam-digious. All right. Now, in the letter you would have received, I would have talked about this week's topic, and this week's topic is one key ingredient yet we keep hearing about, and that is burning desire. A key ingredient to success that a lot of authors, a lot of speakers, a lot of coaches have talked about is you must have a burning desire. So the question I have for me that I had was, why do you need a burning desire? What is a burning desire and how do you acquire it? And today on Tremendous Tuesday, I'm going to share with you the reason why I think you need a burning desire from my perspective. And really it has to go back to survival instinct. It has to go back to us being human beings. And like Bob Moad used to say, we're actually human doings. And I like that word better, being a human doing rather than a human being. But nonetheless, survival instinct. Maslow has taught us that there are 5 key levels towards what we want to achieve. And the basic level, which is food, shelter, and then warmth, is important. You seek shelter because you want warmth. So I go back to, if you were put down on a survival game, you've seen those survival games on TV, or if you were brought back into time and were parachuted into the forest with nothing else, what would you try to accomplish first? Is to go after your basic needs, which is shelter, food, and warmth. Now, you have no clothes, you have clothes, I should say, and then you reach out, you have no food, no fire. You will seek shelter because even in a summer day, hot, at night it gets cold, you know. So you would go out and seek shelter, a cavern, somewhere you can go in. Now, once you get into that cavern or that nook, you can notice then that the cold still seeps in, although you're a bit warmer. And that's your desire. Your desire is to stay warm, right? You follow me so far? That's the analogy. Your desire is to stay warm. Now, once you get into that shelter, you get warmer, but nonetheless, you're not warm enough from your perspective. You need to get even warmer than that, because you have a burning desire, a survival instinct, a burning desire to get warmer. So what do? You look around for leaves, you look around for branches that you cover yourself on the first night, but you know what? After that first night, you still are cold. You're still chilling. You're a bit warmer, but you're not feeling your burning desire. So you figure out the only way to stay real warm is to create a fire, to make a fire. But you have nothing else. So you would go out to the woods. You would gather dry wood. You would gather kindle wood so that you can actually put a brush together and bring them. You're going to bring them back to your cavern. And then once you're in your cavern, your cave, right? You're in your cave and you put this all together. Now what you have to do, you've gathered the wood, right? And you've gathered all the kindle to start the fire. Now you have to start the fire. You've got to ignite it, right? And now, in our analogy, igniting it, the wood and the kindle, it's your knowledge, your education. You go out and you had a desire to do something, to achieve some level of performance or success. Might it be in sports, might it be in your business, might it be in your team, in your career. You're going out and you're gathering the knowledge. Now you bring back, you attend a seminar, you go to college, you go to university, you come back to your job, you come back to your career, and what happens? What happens? Some people actually start igniting. And if you go back to that analogy of starting a fire, being a fire starter, start putting those rocks together, you know, so that the sparks would catch the kindle and it can smoke, and you got to blow on it, and then the fire can start. Now that doesn't happen a lot of the times, or it doesn't work. Do you quit? Do you quit and say, you know what, I'll go back to putting branches over myself? And no, because although you desire to stay warm, you have a burning desire to stay very warm. So you figure that, you know, if you take your glass out and you focus the sun onto the kindle, you might actually create a fire, and actually it will start. So you try different things. How many times in your success journey have you gone and gathered education, gathered the wood, gathered the kindle, went to the seminars, came back, sat down, and you didn't even put the rocks together. You didn't even smash them together. You desired it, but you have no burning desire. Think about it. Think about when you want to stay warm, you want to have a burning desire. What's that burning desire? If your desire is not burning, and I mean burning, not red hot. Red hot is not the hottest burn. It's actually white hot. The heat in its pure form, the hottest that it is, a fire, is actually white color. It's got to be white hot. White hot. You got to want to stay warm. So you go out and you try the glass, you try the rocks, and then you would make some contraption to put the wood and, you know, brush it, because you figured out friction, right, makes your hands warm. And if you put friction together on wood against wood, it might stay. You try different things. How many of you go back and gather the wood, sat down, and don't even ignite it? That means go to a seminar, go to classes, go to the university and the college, gather all the information, seek a coach, seek a mentor, get the information, and just sit there and do nothing about it. How many of you then do something about it, but a month later, 60 days later, 90 days later, sit back and says, it doesn't work, and you stop. You quit. You quit because you just desired. You did not have a white, hot, burning desire. You might have stuck through it 60 days, maybe 90 days. And that's red hot, but not white hot, because you want to stay warm. So you keep at it until that fire starts. I'm telling you, until that fire starts, you do not stop. And that's when you know you have a burning desire. So why do you need a burning desire? Simple. Survival instinct. Human doings need a burning desire to evolve, to transform. Just like you have to transform your cave to put warmth into it, to get that fire. Now, the second piece of the lesson is this. The fire now starts. You're happy. You're enjoying, you're celebrating, you are being, and you yell the word, bam-digous. It's out there, right? And it's warm. But that fire, it burns. It burns the wood. It burns the kindle. And what does it do? It lowers. It becomes smaller and smaller. It was big, but it became smaller and smaller. Because if you do not go out again and gather the wood, listen to me carefully. If you do not go out again and gather the wood and gather the kindle, the brushes to put back and to feed that fire, you will no longer be warm. That fire will die. Even if it's a burning desire. So the fire is not the burning desire. The burning desire is to stay warm. You follow? The burning desire is to stay warm. The fire is not your success. The fire is not the results that you get. The fire is not the goals that you've met. It's the burning desire that keeps on. So you reach out and you continue to gather the wood, gather the kindle. It means you go out and get more coaching, more training, more seminars to keep evolving, keep making you better, because that desire is white hot, not red hot. You follow? You follow? This is so like, I mean, if you get this, that the success journey does not belong into the fire, because it's the burning desire that makes you propel, makes you transform, makes you evolve. And our success journey does not end at one destination. It's a journey. You read any books, talk to anyone that succeeded. It's not about that final destination. In fact, when it comes to that final destination, they figure out, man, I wish I could have lived much longer to get to the next level, because this is so much fun. This is so much fun, having the burning desire. All right? So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. I sure did. I mean, warming my hands up right here, and this is the burning desire from my perspective, and what you need to go out, why you need to have a burning desire. Now, tomorrow, on a wonderful Wednesday, what I will come to you, I will actually go back and reread a bit of Napoleon Hill, and then when he talks about a burning desire and what that is, and I'll give you my insights of what I think that should be and how you can apply it to your success journey today. Now, don't forget, it's been a while I haven't said this, but you know what I'm about to say is that your past is there. Your past has happened. Do not try to change it. Do not try to refute it. Do not try to ignore it, to refuse it. It's there. It happened. Your past made you who you are here today. Who you are here today. And who you are here today, however, does not define who you become tomorrow. It's what you do today. It's what you learn today. It's the wood and the kindle that you go out and gather some more, that you put into your life, into your fire, because you have the burning desire that's going to define who you become tomorrow. It's what you learn today and what you do with what you learn today, because we are human doings. That's going to make you who you become tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a blast for me coming back. Season number 2, episode 1 on Tremendous Tuesdays. We're changing it up. We're LoliNation after all you lollypreneurs out there. I urge you, share this video if you liked it. Put it out. Go onto my LoliNation Facebook page group and then start sharing what you want to hear, what you think burning desire is. Love to have a conversation with you. This is Tito Kang saying aloha, mahalo to your prodigious success. And don't forget to have a bam-digous journey.